This week on Greyhound View, it's the semi-finals of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge, first round of the Vodafone Corn Cuchulainn and Sporting Press Irish Oaks, second round of the St Leger, the final of the Macroom Services Stakes and the Beam Festival of Racing from Kilkenny. But first, we take a look at the action from Harold's Cross. It was a busy night at Harold's Cross for the semi-finals of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint. The first round of the Vodafone Corn Cuchulainn was also run on the night. Michael takes us through the action.
The first semi-final of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint. In 1, Jamella's Phantom, 2, Duncarrick Spring, 3, Order of Merit, 4, Dalcash Black, 5, Balerno Hardy and 6, Man of Steel. The hot favourite goes from 4, Dalcash Black. Away to go, and he's out like a flash. It's Dalcash Black leading up. From on the inside, number 1 putting in a run. That is Jamella's Phantom. 5, Balerno Harry going up well. But it's number 4, Dalcash Black, just clears the corner. Balerno Harry runs very wide. Number 6, Man of Steel coming onto the premises. But out front is number 4, Dalcash Black. He's away and hosed here, winning it from 6 in second place, Man of Steel. 1, Jamella's Phantom is through to the final in third place. The time is 17:52. The result of the first semi-final of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint, the winner number 4, Dalcash Black, owned by the Borough 5 Syndicate, second number 6, Man of Steel, and third number 1, Jamella's Phantom. The time 17:46. The second semi-final of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint. In 1, Rooster McCoy, 2, Initial Key, 3 is Confused Rebel, 4, Tamna Swank, 5, Richmond Roy, and 6 is Close to Perfect. The favourites in 2, Initial Key, and away reasonably well. He's away very well, in fact, and showing level with number 4, Tamna Swank. They're neck and neck in Initial Key, showing big pace on the inside. Number 4, Tamna Swank in second, but the favourites clear onto the second bend. It's number 2 out front. That's Initial Key, turning for home with a good lead here. 5 putting in a challenge now, Richmond Roy the reserve, but it's number 2, Initial Key wins it. 5, Richmond Roy is second, and 4, Tamna Swank in third. The time 17:50. The result of the second semi-final of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint. The winner, number 2, Initial Key, owned by Jenny Kavanagh. Second, number 5, Richmond Roy, and third, number 4, Tamna Swank. The time 17:50.
When he kicked off the last bend, I was fairly sure he wouldn't be caught, but getting into high-class sprinters here, so you never know. But it was just glad to see him cross the line. He'll have to stay sprinting. He's injured and he doesn't get 4 bends anymore, so his early pace will get him there in most sprints.
The trap draw for the final of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint was made following the second semi-final and has resulted as follows. In trap 1, Dalcash Black. Trap 2 is Richmond Roy. In 3, Jamella's Phantom. 4, Initial Key. In 5, Tamna Swank. And trap 6, Man of Steel. With the trap draw in his favour, Dalcash Black looks the one they all have to beat. With €50,000 in offer to this year's Corn Cuchulainn winner, it's hardly surprising to see a top-class entry. The hot favourite before the start of the competition was the Paul Young-trained Marmions. He was racing in Heat 2, but shocks lay ahead.
Trap 6, the hot favourite, here behind Traps, and away to go. He's not away too well. In fact, he's last as they make their way up to the corner. Very tight on the inside with number 4, Blue Willen, leading around the bend from 3, Connor's Return, now showing second. And the favourite is back in 5th place at this stage. But number 4, Blue Willen, showing the way here from 3, Connor's Return in second. 5, Lightning Migsy in third, and 6, Marmions beginning to make progress. Now moves into third place, onto the 4th bend. And it's number 4, Blue Willen out front with a lead of 3 lengths over 3, Connor's Return in second. 6, Marmions is a couple of legs back in third, still improving. 1, Glasha Prince making ground from the rear, but turning for home now. It's number 4, Blue Willen, all the way at this stage. This dog he won on the Scottish and English Derby final cards. He's going to make it all here. Number 4, Blue Willen wins this one. 3 is second, Connor's Return. It's very tight for third. And a photo finish. Number 6, Marmions, and 1, Glasha Prince. The time very useful, 41:75.
Indeed, Marmion's dead heater for third spot, but his trainer later forfeited his spot in the second round. There was better luck for Smiling Man in Heat 6. The Seamus Graham trained tracker had never run over 6 bends before, but it didn't stop him. We're here now coming up behind the boxes. And away they go, and first to show us trap number 1 on the inside, Callan Boy. And Callan Boy leads to the bend from them on the outside, number 6, that is Lemon Rambo. Now slipping through in third spot is number 2, Do the Hucklebuck. Back in fourth spot is the hot favourite, that is Smiling Man. Passing the stands, it's Callan Boy that leads. Lemon Rambo gives chase. Then comes number 3, Smiling Man, who's showing ferocious pace around the third bend. And number 6, Lemon Rambo, now goes to the front. Callan Boy is his nearest challenger. Then comes number 3, Smiling Man, who's showing big pace down the far side, but it's still number 6. Number 6 is Lemon Rambo. Here comes number 3, Smiling Man. Number 2, Do the Hucklebuck, is closing all the while around the 5th and 6th corners. And number 6, Lemon Rambo, continues to set the pace. Here comes number 3, Smiling Man, and number 2, Do the Hucklebuck, forced to check at that point. But it's number 3, Smiling Man, leads up the home straight. Number 3, Smiling Man wins it. Second, number 6, Lemon Rambo. Third, number 2, Do the Hucklebuck. The winning time, 42-24. Yes, there were shocks aplenty in the opening round of the Vodafone Corn Cuchulainn. Join us next week, where we'll take a look at the second round.
With a great lineup for the final of the Macroom Services Stakes, Curraheen Park got ready for what promised to be a great night's racing. Mal takes up the commentary.
The dogs are on parade now for our feature race here at Curraheen Park. And the first one we see in the red jacket, it's Il Capitano, owned by Alex Gray and trained for him by Edwin Idden. Next up, our likely favourite, Long Valley Homer, one of 3 runners for trainer Paul Hennessy, the property of Tom and Danjo Collins. It won last weekend in 28.93, a son of Staples Joe and Long Valley Jill. Now in the white jacket for Brian Murphy, it's Barefoot Maestro, a brother of Long Valley Homer. And this one in there with an outstanding chance. It too won last weekend by a neck in 28.69. A real outsider in this final is Travara Rex, owned and trained by John O'Regan, a son of Tom's the Best and Travara Mist. And now we have the Burglar Syndicate of County Kilkenny own this one. The trainer once more is Paul Hennessy, a son of Droopy's Kuel and Ban Ushel. And finally with the stripes it's Kefkar Denny, owned and trained by Dan O'Keefe. And this one the one with the early pace, a son of Oriental Ranger and Hawaiian Sand. Big support in the market for Long Valley Homer. Kefkar Denny, though, the one with the early pace. Normally that is. Kefkar Denny just breaks out very, very poorly. And instead it's Travara Rex and Barefoot Maestro. Long Valley Homer well there too into the opening bend. But it's Barefoot Maestro that goes clear by a few lengths now from Travara Rex. Long Valley Homer in the blue jacket beginning to make some progress and moves into second at the third bend. But it's Barefoot Maestro now leading by a half dozen lengths or so. Barefoot Maestro now hits the final bend and is unlikely to be beaten here, or is he? Long Valley Homer's putting in a run, but Barefoot Maestro wins it. And Long Valley Homer takes second and the Burglar takes third. It's a 1-2-3 for trainer Paul Hennessy. Victory for Barefoot Maestro, second Long Valley Homer and third the Burglar. The winning time a smashing 28.35.
A great win there for Barefoot Maestro. Kieran Murphy talked to brother Brian, living in the Cayman Islands, to convey the good news.
Yeah, no, he broke very well and won very easily. In fact, I'm actually doing an interview with Greyhound View here at the moment.
He's a fairly happy man, I think.
He's very happy, delighted obviously with this great win, because he thinks a lot of this dog. And as Brian was just reminding me, he had sent me an email earlier in the week to make sure that I was here tonight, that he thought that the dog, if it got its break, would win. And tonight he had the look. He runs pretty much, at the same sort of speed the whole way around. He's not one of these ones, where, that shows a lot of early pace or that, makes it all down the back straight. A good decisive win. I was delighted to see that the runner-up was his little brother, belonged to Danjo Collins, who, as you know, bred both of those dogs. So we were hoping very much that if we didn't win, that the Collinses would win.
We'll take a look now at what's coming up, and on Friday at Harold's Cross it's the second round of the Vodafone Corn Cuchulainn, also the final of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint. At Longford it's the second round of the Green Park Lodge Longford Derby, and at Newbridge it's the first round of the Cox Cup. On to Saturday, and at Limerick it's the semi-finals of the St Leger, at Shelbourne Park the second round of the Sporting Press Irish Oaks, and at Lifford the final of the Lawrence Crossan Memorial 600. For quick and concise information on Greyhound form, upcoming fixtures and a multitude of data, visit the Irish Greyhound website at www.igb.ie. It's that time of year again when we get ready for the Sporting Press Irish Oaks, the Bitches Championship. But before we take a look at the first round, let's relive the excitement of last year's Oaks.
The favourites in 4. Will she get away? Yes, she's out like a flash, and it's Axel Grease racing clear to the corner. One Mustang Mega's in second. This is the way it went into the bend last week. It's Axel Grease in front from one Mustang Mega and into the back straight. Now it's Axel Grease in front being challenged by 1 yard in second. 1 yard putting in a big run. On the inside, Mustang Mega, it's Axel Grease. 1 yard on the outside, a bump between them, and still Axel Grease. Mustang Mega back in second. 1 yard in third. In around the home straight. Now, and it's still in front. Axel Grease being challenged by Mustang Mega coming to the line. Oh, it's a bonus finish.
Over to Michael now as he takes us through the first round, which was run on Saturday night.
Vesuvius had won the Puppy Oaks final the previous weekend, and she reappeared in Heat 6 on Thursday night, running from Trap 2. Away to go, and Vesuvius is out fast, leading up. This is not her normal style. 6, Make No Mistake, a second, and 1, Greenview Storm in third. But around the opening bend, it's number 2 out front, Vesuvius, with a lead of about 3 lengths from 6, Make No Mistake in second. 1, Greenview Storm is third, and then it's a good few lengths back to 5, Cabaret Star. Into the third bend, and number 2, Vesuvius, out front all the way. From 6 in second place, Make No Mistake. 1, Greenview Storm making a bit of ground in third. But it's number 2, Vesuvius, records another impressive victory here. Vesuvius the winner, 6, Make No Mistake is second. 1, Greenview Storm is third. Time, a brilliant 28.47. Beaten by Vesuvius in that Puppy Oaks final was Graceland's Flow. She came out in Heat 7 on Saturday night, running from Trap 1, and she was a hot favourite.
They're up behind boxes and away they go, and Grayson's Flow off to a good start, now showing good early pace, and Grayson's Flow is going to go around the corner in front of number 2 Greg's Echo. Back in third spot we have number 5 Hanima, but out front it's number 1 Grayson's Flow setting a blistering gallop. Number 2 Greg's Echo gives chase, then comes number 6 Alison's Pet, further back to number 4 Airmount Liz, but out front it's number 1 Grayson's Flow. Greg's Echo still in chase, then comes a bit of bumping in behind, but number 1 Grayson's Flow leads around the final corner. This one isn't going to be caught. Number 1 Grayson's Flow, an impressive winner, close for second between 2 Greg's Echo and 6 Alison's Pet. The winning time a very slick 28.61. The winner's little sister, Graceland's Pixie, had been just pipped by Vesuvius in the Puppy Oaks final. She went in Heat 9, running from Trap 6. The favourite here, number 6 Graceland Pixie, away to go. Away quite well, but it's number 4 Side Saga leads up to the bend. From 6 Graceland Pixie on the outside. Number 1 is next, Canary Beauty around the bend, and 6 moves up to challenge. It's Graceland Pixie now takes it up from 4 Side Saga in second. Number 1 is next, Canary Beauty, and these are clear. But around the third bend, number 6 Graceland Pixie by a couple of lengths and drawing away from 4 Side Saga in second. Number 1 is next, Canary Beauty, and 5 Tower Jenny is absolutely flying in behind. But up the straight, it's number 6, that's Graceland Pixie going on to win it. It's close for second between 5 Tower Jenny and 4 Side Saga, with 1 Canary Beauty in fourth. The time 28.81. The Oaks favourite was Happy Moments, running in Heat 10 from Trap 2, but this looked a very tricky contest in advance. Up behind Traps, ready for off, and away to go. She's not away well. It's number 3 Corrig Nikita leading out, with 4 Shalom going to the corner, and 6 showing big pace, Miss Wonderful on the outside, and a lot of trouble on the corner and into the far side. It's number 6 Miss Wonderful in front. Going up the inside is number 4 Shalom with a big run. 2 also on the premises, that's Happy Moments. Into the third bend, and number 4 Shalom has taken over here. It's a bit of bumping in behind between 6 and 2. Meanwhile, it's number 4 Shalom out clear, galloping on to victory here. Number 4 Shalom wins this one comfortably. Second is number 6 Miss Wonderful. Third, number 1 Ballymag Floss, with 2 Happy Moments in fourth. The time 28.89. Spellbound had been favourite for last year's Oaks, and she looked as if she was coming back to top form. She went from Trap 5 in Heat 11. And away they go, and Spellbound quite well away, but it's 3 Greenlock Slip running up front, and Spellbound has lost her position, is last into the corner as 3 Greenlock Slip leads into the far side from 2 Double Bubble. Back in third is number 6 the other Domino, with 5 Spellbound. Down the far side it's Greenlock Slip number 3 showing the way from 2 Double Bubble. 6 the other Domino now beginning to motor, moves into second and comes to challenge the leader off the last bend, and 6 the other Domino now strikes the front from 3 Greenlock Slip in second, and up the straight it's number 6 the winner here. That's the other Domino. Second, number 3 Greenlock Slip. Third, number 4 High Dash. It's close for fourth. The time's 28.77.
One of the star bitches of the last 2 seasons has been Legal Moment. Runner-up in the Scottish Derby already this year and running from Trap 3 in the final Heat 12s. Under away, and Legal Moment is off to a flyer, leads up from 4 Curry's Gate. 6 Fahan Jess on the outside, but it's number 3. That's Legal Moment out clear. Oh, number 4 is injured on the first bend and now falls, and down the far side is number 3 out clear here. That is Legal Moment with a lead of about 6-7 lengths from 6 Fahan Jess in second. Graceland's Misty checks at the third bend as number 2 Fiery Val goes third, but out front is number 3 Legal Moment clear, turning for home from 6 Fahan Jess in second. It's close for third between 2 and 5, but number 3 Legal Moment, the impressive winner here from 6 Fahan Jess in second, the time 28.74.
Beam was established in Bagnallstown, County Carlow in 1993. It was given the derelict site of the old Presentation College, and in 2000 a fundraising scheme was set up to raise money to help run this invaluable centre. And it couldn't have happened without the Beam Greyhound Festival each year.
The Beam Festival has enormous benefits to the organisation. Not alone over the years did it provide the bulk of the fundraising to provide, we'll say, a pool of money to make a case to the South Eastern Health Board for the provision of this service, but also as an ongoing fundraiser each year, it provides the extra funds to develop, additional activities and additional services within the organisation. It's a 3-storey building. The service provision within that is divided into 2 categories. One, there's a day activation unit, which is a kind of a first step, if you like, people coming into the service. And then we have an RT program, which is a rehabilitative training program. That program runs for a period of 2 years, and when people pass through the day activation, where a lot of the groundwork is done and the interview process, they move on then to maybe an RT program, or they might stay in a work program within the day activation service. Our relationship with the dog track spans back over 15 years of continual fundraising. I think not alone on the obvious benefits of the cash that we receive each year on that, the organisation have contributed over €200,000 to this building project behind us. The bulk of that money has come from proceeds from the dog night over the last 15 years. And I think not alone has it been an enormous benefit to our organisation in a practical sense of the building, but also it has gathered that momentum to the local community and the enthusiasm that's there. They now see where the money is going. It's great to see how, we'll say, a sporting event such as a dog night can contribute to and work with the community in feeding monies and funds through to organisations such as ours. And this is the result. Without that, I doubt very much if the group would have been able to generate enough money by local fundraising events or quiz nights or whatever. It just wouldn't generate enough to make a pool of money available to justify the development of a building such as this.
Now for action of a different kind. On Sunday evening, the sun shone on Kilkenny as supporters of the Beam Festival packed the stands. The big race of the night was the Red Mills Open 575.
The runners now in traps here for the feature event at Kilkenny, the Red Mills Open 525. In 1, He Said So. Trap 2 is Kilcarrick Zack. In 3, Have a Go Hero. 4, Ballantrain Jack. In 5, Ballyneal Irish. And trap 6 is Mind Henry. They're now coming up behind traps, and away they go. Number 4, Ballantrain Jack off to a flyer, but number 2, Kilcarrick Zack showing good pace on the inside. Into the corner, it's Kilcarrick Zack. Bit of a pile up in behind. Number 3, Have a Go Hero now running wide, but number 1, He Said So, slips through in second. It's number 2, Kilcarrick Zack, setting a blistering gallop down the far side. He's 3 lengths clear of number 1, He Said So. Back in third, number 3, Have a Go Hero, but into the third bend, and 2, Kilcarrick Zack continues to lead. He Said So, the pup, trying to close, a gap in third to the rest, but out front, number 2, Kilcarrick Zack, staying on stoutly up the home straight. Kilcarrick Zack wins it in style. Second 1, He Said So. Third, number 3, Have a Go Hero. And the result of the Red Mills Open 525, the winner, trap number 2, Kilcarrick Zack. Second, number 1, He Said So. And third, number 3, Have a Go Hero. The winning time, a superb track record, 28.69.
Well, David, Kilcarrick Zack is after flying in here tonight in the big race of the night, the Red Mills Open 525, and smashing the track record along the way. It must be a great thrill for you.
It was absolutely fantastic. We're all delighted, and we're delighted to be here.
And to break the track record that Sparn Nikita broke here a few years ago. It's been an institution here at Kilkenny, and now you've lowered the colours.
Well, that's a bonus as well, so and we'll come back to race here. It's a good track for us here, so we'll come back for the Langton Derby.
The Kerry agribusiness Irish St Ledger is hotting up in Limerick as the second round took place on Saturday. With a prize of €35,000 to the winner of the final and a top-class field, it could be the most exciting St Leger in the last 25 years.
The favourite in Trap 6, Tom Sheboy, his main market rival in one, that's Cahill's Idol, and away they go. Tom Sheboy off to a good start on the inside. Number 1, Cahill's Idol going well. Number 2, Cradle's Glen. Cahill's Idol seems to be in a bit of bother around the opening corners. He's back in last spot and trailing the field. But number 6 now, Tom Sheboy, takes up the running from Trap number 2. That's Cradle's Glen. Back in third is number 4, Confident Choice, showing pace. But out front, still number 6, Tom Sheboy. The even money favourite, number 2, Cradle's Glen, not giving in and trying to close. But up the home straight, it's number 6, Tom Sheboy, goes on to win it. It's going to be close for second. Number 4 finishing well, Confident Choice. And the winning time in that one, have passed 29.90. On to heat 4 on the kennel companions, Chucky Arpaw and Bucky Burglar are the joint favourites, and away they go. And well away is number 1, Plasticine Fly on the inside. Number 2 though, Bucky Burglar going up well, and number 2, Bucky Burglar leads round the corner from number 1, Plasticine Fly. In third spot, number 3, that's Steamboat Rumble, a gap in third, or fourth to number 4, Chucky Arpaw, but he's showing big dash down the far side. It's Bucky Burglar. Here comes number 3, Steamboat Rumble, showing big dash on the outside. Number 4, Chucky Arpaw, and Chucky Arpaw goes to the front from his kennel companion Bucky Burglar. In third, number 3, Steamboat Rumble, but up the home straight, the fast finishing Chucky Arpaw is going on to win it. Second, number 3, Steamboat Rumble. Third, number 2, Bucky Burglar, and the winning time 29.96. On now to heat 7, the favourite in 5, that's World Class, the Champion Stakes winner. Can he get away well? He's away reasonably well. On the inside though, it's number 1, Smoking Ban. World Class is struggling to the bend. He's last. Instead, number 4, that's Black Luan Sonic, leads around the turn from number 1, Smoking Ban. Back in third, number 2, Stupid Punt. World Class won't be winning this one. He's at the tail of the field, but it's 4, Black Luan Sonic that leads. Number 1 though, Smoking Ban, normally a fast finisher. He's closing in second. Back in third, number 2, that is Stupid Punt, but around the final corner, and number 1 now, Smoking Ban, goes to the front. Black Luan Sonic in second. Up the home straight though, it's number 1, Smoking Ban gets there. Second, number 4, Black Luan Sonic, and third, number 2, Stupid Punt. 29.88 the winning time, the fastest of the round so far. Enchanting Heroes, the red hot favourite in this next heat. He's racing in Trap 3. He was fastest in the opening round. Can he repeat that feat? And away they go, and Enchanting Hero off to a good start, also going up well on the outside. Trap number 5, Never Give Up on the inside. Trap number 2, that is Albany de Nielsen, but around the corner, and Enchanting Hero now goes 3 lengths clear of number 5, Never Give Up. Back in third spot is Trap number 2, Albany de Nielsen, but out front, Enchanting Hero setting a blistering gallop. Never Give Up though, running very strongly in second. Back in third, number 2, Albany de Nielsen, a gap in fourth to number 4, Slippery Bill, but out front, Enchanting Hero running a bit wide there. Number 5, Never Give Up, is staying on strongly, but number 3, Enchanting Hero, wins it for the second week running at 29.81 the winning return. He's an exceptionally fast greyhound, this fellow. Never Give Up in second, and third, number 2, Albany de Nielsen. And once again, Enchanting Hero went fastest in the second round of the Kerry Agribusiness Irish St Leger in 29.81. One wonders, can he repeat that feat next week? Join us for the third round action.
Next week, we bring you the final of the Peggy Kelly's Islandbridge Sprint, the semi-finals of the St Leger, and we dip into action from the Sporting Press Irish Oaks and the Vodafone Corn Cuchulainn.